Here's a story for today. Over the summer I got into a fight with my parents. I just turned 18, got out of high school, and there was just some bullshit that happened, and I was just like, I'm done. So I'm throwing fit, and I threw the biggest fit ever, alright? I was like, fuck you guys, I'm moving out. And I did just that. I'm not joking, one day, I was able to get all my stuff packed up into my car and buy an apartment the next day, get the keys the next day, and move in the next day. And there's a couple of things about moving out that I didn't realize. It cost a lot of money, especially where I live. And the apartment complex I went to the first one, I was like, this is kind of shitty. Went to the second one, I was like, ooh, this apartment is the shit. Spending $1,800 a month on just the apartment. No bills, nothing else, just the rent for the apartment. It was $1,800, alright? And so I moved out. Later on in the summer I got sick, and I was unable to live by myself. It's hard to explain. I got into a car accident April 25th, 2016, and some shit in my body really went south. Anyways, I medically could not live on myself anymore, so I had to move back in with my parents 5-6 months later. And so now I'm back at home for a little bit, going to college, going to college full-time, working full-time, and working to get into a university, hopefully transferring up north to Western. I live in Washington, Seattle area. Anyways, where I was going with this was, I have a whole bunch of stories at that apartment. A lot of bad stuff happened. I just have a lot of stories, alright? Alright, anyways, there was this guy, his name was Eric. Eric was the loner, kind of skateboarded around town, worked at your local pizza place. Not a delivery driver, didn't have a car. He worked in there making the pizzas, working counters, your typical, I just got out of high school, don't know what to do with my life, loner. And, I got this ring stuck on my finger, that's great. Oops. Anyways, I never met the kid in my life before, but one night we were going to Arco close by, grab some Swishers. And I was with this kid named Chris, and Eric approached the car, was like, hey Chris, what's up? And then Chris was like, oh, this is Eric, blah blah blah. And he was like, hey, what you guys doing? I'm like, hey, we're just chilling at my apartment. And he's like, oh, can I come by? And I was like, I don't see the harm in that, more the merrier, right? So he came by, and we all hung out, and he was just fucking weirdo, really, just sitting in the corner, and sitting in the corner, and then like started to get more comfortable. It was just all the guys were hanging out, a couple females were over, and this kid, he picks up, I have this like 16-inch long sausage, summer sausage, about like this thick. My mom got it for me for like a moving out present, just like, here you go. And anyways, he took that, he used it as a penis, and he went over, and we have this other friend named Kyler, and he started thrusting it in front of Kyler's face, and oh, that shit was so funny. And then this kid Eric, he was so weird. He looked Kyler in the eyes and was like, you have really nice eyes. And so then Kyler got the nickname Nice Eyes, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my god. Anyways, so the kid left, and he kept like coming by. I would be sitting at home alone chilling with a girl, and he would come by knocking the doors like, hey Tommy, it's Eric, wanna chill? And I'm like, no, go away, I don't want to. And like, there was this one time where he came by, and he was just saying some really fucking like weird shit. Like me, like I'm a fucking weirdo. Like I say some fucking gay ass shit. Like sometimes some of my friends are like, you're gay, and I'm like, fuck maybe. I say some really gay shit, but this guy was taking it to the next level, like homosexual, creepy, stalker, racist, I'm gonna take you in my van kind of thing. And we were like, bro, get out. And my friend Andrew, he really like, I was like, I didn't know what to do. Well, I didn't know what to do at the time because he knew where I lived, and if I was really rude and like, this guy was weird, he could fucking climb up to my apartment complex, climb up into the balcony, open that door, and come and fucking murder and rape me in my sleep. Like, I wasn't having that. So my friend Andrew really stepped up to the plate. He kicked this guy out, and when he kicked out, we all went to the back room. And I had I had my bedroom and then a poker room, and we're all sitting in the poker room just talking and just saying bullshit stuff, bullshit stories, and we're just talking. That's where we talk. Anyways, we were sitting in there, and we were just talking mad shit about this guy. We're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, ugh. And like, now that I look back on it, like, we said some really mean things that if you would have heard them, it would have really, really hurt his feelings. But we're just like, oh, what the fucking guy's gay, like, how the fuck can he do this shit? Because he did some really, really gay stuff. Anyways, this kid skateboards, right? And he actually did hear this, because when we were talking all that stuff, we're like, oh my god. And then we heard a skateboard slam down on the ground through the window. We looked down, we saw him, and he was so pissed off, and he was just like, oh, motherfucker. And I felt so bad because we were saying some really mean things about him. But he kind of deserved it, because yeah. Another thing, we were all chilling at my place, and we were all just, everyone was just getting turned, we were drinking and smoking, you know. And it was knocking on my door, and it was pretty firm. I was like, yup, more people. And then I was like, open that door, and I was like, come in and party. It was the cops. And the cop was standing right there, and the whole place was filled full of, it was smelled. And I was like, oh shit. So I stepped outside, closed the door behind me, and was just like, yeah, officer, hi. And I was paranoid. I was like, I'm getting busted. The place reeked. I was under the age of 21 drinking. I was drunk. Like, officer. And he was like, ugh. It's like, he didn't go like that. But he was like, we received several noise complaints. I have to drop by and tell you to turn down your music. I was like, I'll turn it down. I don't care about anything that's going on inside. It's just that your neighbors, you have people. You have neighbors. And you have to be conscious of what's going on around you. I was like, thank you, officer. I'll turn it down right away. Cause I don't do none of that stunting for street cred stuff. I'm not gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah, pursuit. I was respectful. I was like, I ain't getting fucking no. I can't afford to get arrested over all this bullshit. I got pounds inside. Anyways, the officer, he was just like, okay, thank you. Just make sure you turn it down. And he turned around and walked away. And after that, that was the most relieved I've ever been in my life. I swear. I was, thank you, officer. Oh my god, he could have really fucked my life up. But now, that's all in my past life. I've really cleared shit up recently. I'm going the straight path. There's nothing wrong with being a white boy doing the right things, not snorting them white lines. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And I really learned that. I got some shit that happened, and I really changed my life around, and I'm doing good for myself. I swear. Alright, thank you guys for watching today's video. Peace.